Hello traders and Market Club members everywhere. Adam Houston here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. Well, it's good to be back. I have to admit I snuck off to go down to Mexico to get some warm weather. We have had bitterly cold weather in the mid-Atlantic and of course further north to Boston and New Hampshire and Maine. Snow, 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 and more snow. So eventually it gets to everybody, myself included, so I had to get some warm sunshine down in Mexico. So I'm back, and we're going to be looking for 5 stocks today. We found when I came back from my little mini vacation. So here's what I do if I take a break from the market. I actually look at our trade triangles right here. So just simply click once, and you can see we have a default setting of volume greater than 100,000, weekly trade triangles searched since yesterday. So I'm going to do this. I want to change the volume. This is very important to do this. Change the volume to 2 million. So I want to see stocks that have big volume, trade, lots of liquidity, and are followed by the hedge funds and the institutional investors. It gives you a lot of liquidity to get in and out of a stock. I'm also going to be looking at the weekly trade triangles. Now I could be looking at the monthly trade triangles or the daily, but in this case I want to find stocks that are resuming their uptrend. I'm just going to search for today. So search today, and then hit scan. So as you see, it's all sort of mixed bag here. So I want to sort those out again. So I click on the triangles right here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when I looked this morning at 11:30, there are only 5. So I think Swift is the latest one that joins the club, so to speak. So let's just take a quick click on that and see what's going on. So as you can see, with this particular stock that just came in, which I've just seen myself, is the trend, the big trend is going higher, okay? So you've had the move up, you've had the pullback, you had the exits, and now you've had the entry point that came in at 28.08. So 28.09, not really much change, but that is a resumption of the uptrend. So that's what we're looking for today. We're looking for trends that are going up. They've had a pullback, and they're going to resume their upward trend with a weekly green trade triangle. That's very important. It's right there. So let's take a look at the 5 stocks that we found earlier today. So here are the 5 stocks we found today. And what's obviously very clear on all of this is the fact that you have this column right here. This is the trend, okay? And this column right here is for timing. Okay, so the trend is up, the major trend is up, that's been up, and when you see a yellow box, so you have a yellow box like that and a triangle like that, it means that just occurred today, okay? That just happened today. So you can see these are immediate signals that you can act on today. So again, the major trend was up previously, it had a pullback, and now it's resumed. And that's with the weekly trade triangle. So let's just clear this off and go to take a look at the first stock, which is Celgene. And we click here once. We look at our trade triangles. We are plus 100. Let's scope this in just a little bit so we get a better idea. Let's go to 6 months. And you can see this is actually a new high on this stock today. The signal came in at 124. It's 124.97. So we've almost $1 just from the signal we had today. Almost $1 profit in the stock already. So let's hold on to that thought and continue on our mission here. Again, look at this, how this works out. I'm going to scope this back. The trend has continued up. So let's just scope this out just a little bit so you can get an idea. Monthly kicked in here. Trend is up. And you can see pullback weekly, pullback weekly, pullback weekly. This is new highs. Very bullish. It would look to me that you could easily see this market, I would say probably around the 135 level, maybe 140 from where we are right now. And it just looks really good. New highs, you don't fade a market that's making new highs. Stock is CELG, which is the symbol. Celgene is the name. Okay, let's go to our next market. There's a well-known stock, Bristol Myers Squibb, pharmaceutical company, BMY. Again, there's the weekly. Let's scope this in closer. And you can see a couple of things here. One, the trend obviously is up from 51.34 based on our monthly trade triangles. That's the big trend. We use this one. Remember what I said before, is this triangle is for the trend. This triangle here, the weekly, is for timing. So here we are. The trend is up. We know that for a fact. And you've just had a resumption of the trend with today's trade triangle that came in at 60.77. It's 61.43. So again, we have profits in this position which we just put on today based on our trade triangle technology. Next stock we're looking at is Tower Semiconductor, symbol TSEM. Big move today. New highs again. Weekly trade triangle kicked in at 15.24. It's 16.53. Again, we have profits in this position. And you can see that all of our trade triangles are all positive. Again, what you look for is a trend that's already existing on the upside. Okay, so we're looking for this trade triangle right here to be green, and we're looking for this one to turn from red to green, and that's what happened today at 15.24. So again, that happened right around here, and we are now long, and it's at 16.53, which is a nice start. New high for the move. Excellent move. So these are all discovered with our trade triangle technology. Again, American Airlines starting to look very sexy to us. You've had the move up. We've had a nice move up because a lot of that was to do to the cost of jet fuel, which dropped dramatically. But again, this is a transition back to an uptrend, and it could probably go to 56, maybe even higher, but the trend has resumed. We've been long. The trend has been 41.75. It's 51, some 20% higher. And again, 51.12 was the signal. It's 51.77, a small, very small profit, but it just shows you the trend has turned back up, and you should be trading this stock from the long side. Last stock of the day is Delta Airlines, which is a stock that is an airline stock, of course. And again, this is moved up, and 47.57 is the last. We had 47.48, so it's very close to its original buy point. It's moved over the parabolic. Again, we think it's resuming its upward trend, and we expect it to look to make new highs. So again, that is how we use our portfolios to find winning trades. See all those yellow all around those weekly trade triangles, but look, the green is the monthly. That's the big trend. This is the timing. So this gave us these 5 stocks today using our trade triangle technology. Hey, I'm Adam Hewison. It's good to be back. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you all have a wonderful trading day. Every success.